Hey guys, BrickWizard59 here, and welcome back to the very first Batcave update. So basically, with Wayne Manor still in progress, because Bricks by the Bay is only 2 weeks away, we are definitely behind, or at least I'm behind, in building Wayne Manor. So originally what I wanted to do was finish the Wayne Manor and then do the Batcave. But sadly, because of time, we are getting a start into the Batcave. So this episode is actually going to be the same thing, building Wayne Manor with plus Batcave and Lego episode, whatever it is. So it'll be the same title, except that the thumbnail, instead of being the Wayne Manor thumbnail, will be a thumbnail of a Batcave. So basically, the way you know if it's a Wayne Manor update or Batcave update is based on what thumbnail it is. The title will be exactly the same. But anyways, in this Batcave update, it's somewhat of I was originally planning to just do an introductory update where we, take a look at the drawing, just kind of plan out the build and don't start any progress until next update. But again, because we're behind, I'd ordered parts immediately. They're here. So not only will this be an introductory update, but it'll also have some building progress in it. So let's go ahead and get right on to it. Lego haul here. I'll pour the contents out. Now, some of this stuff is for Wayne Manor, and I'll show that in another video, as I want to keep the Batcave and Wayne Manor updates separate. But anyways, pretty interesting packaging here. As I'll remove this here, just take out all the parts related to Wayne Manor. And here is all the stuff we have for the Batcave. And they're basically slopes. And as we take a look here, we got 16 of these, what are these, 1x3 slopes. Sadly, they only had 16, because the thing is, I have about 200 or so of these, so the main thing I was looking for was the inverted slopes, and it's tough. There's not many places that have inverted slopes for cheap, 111 of them here, and these are only 14 cents each, which is actually quite cheap, and then this was only 7 cents each, so I really wish they had more of these, and this was a US seller too, but anyways, these are the two things I got for the Batcave. And now let's go ahead and continue on, get a bit of an introduction, plan out the build, and even start building. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so before we actually end up starting to build parts of the Batcave, I thought I'd give you the basic blueprint of it. So basically, what's going to happen is it's going to be the size of Wayne Manor. So it's going to be directly under Wayne Manor. So that is a total of 62 studs by 112 studs. And because it's that large, I'm going to be doing 2 gray base plates by 3. So a total of 6 gray base plates and 2 rows of 3s. So that's how large the Batcave is going to be. And that is, of course, bigger than actual Wayne Manor, but I don't want it to be the exact size of Wayne Manor. I want it to be a bit larger. So that's what the size is going to be, and in terms of the design. So, as we take a closer look, this is, here are my bad sketches, but this is how Wayne Manor looks. The overall shaded region is, the lightly shaded region is Wayne Manor, and then this shaded region over here in darker shaded region, that's actually the staircase, which is that right there. And basically, the rest of the part is open. So if we again look up here, you could see the staircase is here, but then from this side to this side, there's a huge open space here. So there's a total of 4 of those open spaces here, 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 and here. Those are the ones in white. And basically, because that's a really complicated shape, so what I've decided to do is just add grass here. So there'll be grass added all in these 4 areas, so it's a complete, like, a rectangle. and therefore it'll be a lot easier to build underneath. Because Wayne Manor is going to be relatively heavy, these are the supports I have so far. Once again, these could definitely change, but as of now, this is what I've done, and we'll again experiment with it. But there's going to be a total of 8 supports, 3 in the front, 3 in the back, 2 in the middle. Here's a front view. So these are the 3 supports in the front. So there'll be rockwork like this on the 2 sides, and one that's like in the middle that's like looks like this, such that you have 2 holes that can look into the Batcave, which are those 2 holes. So basically, it'll be open from all 4 sides, such that you can see things from all 4 sides. So everywhere else is where you're going to be having different like things of the Batcave. Now, what exactly are we going to add in the Batcave? That's a big thing. I have the Tumblr, of course, from 2008. That's one of the big things. As in terms of the Batcave, it's not going to be specific to any of the films, even though the Wayne Manor is specific to the Dark Knight trilogy. I'm not going to specifically have the Batcave be exactly the Dark Knight trilogy one, because that's kind of plain. So all the Batman movies, I'll have things from all the Batman movies in the Batcave. So, and that of course includes the Lego movie. So things from the Lego movie Batcave will also be in Wayne Manor, or in the Batcave. So things that definitely are going to be in there, of course, the computer, the main Bat computer. I'll have a space for the Tumblr. Definitely will need a lot of vehicles, but in terms of vehicles, as we turn over here to my wall of Lego, and what you can see is I do have a couple of the old Batman sets right there. I also have the Two-Face set up over there. So there, I do have a couple of the older Batman sets, and I will be going ahead and now again, those are actually not built. Sorry. So the so the Wayne Manor, so the Batmobile and that Batwing, those are both not built, and it's going to take forever to build them. So those won't be in it. And I mean, I don't have time to rebuild those. So basically, vehicles wise, other than the Tumblr and maybe a couple other custom Batman vehicles, the only ones those are going to be the only ones that'll be in the cave. At Bricks by the Bay, if I find some good deals on some superhero sets without minifigures, Batman sets without minifigures, good deal, I'll get them and put them in the cave, but that'll be during Bricks by the Bay. If that's the case, then the mock video will be coming out after Bricks by the Bay. And so those are the things that's going to be in there, vehicle-wise. I'll definitely be adding the elevator. If you remember, in Batman Begins, Bruce Wayne has the elevator, which he opens using the piano, and that leads down to the Batcave. I'll be having that probably in this front section over here, so directly below this building, because this section and this section, those are the ones that are gonna pretty much have interiors and gonna be opened and shown around at Brooks by the Bay. Other than that, I won't be adding, I'll probably add an interior here in the main one, but other than that, there won't be as much of an interior before Bricks by the Bay. That's why I'm thinking that after Bricks by the Bay, I make the video, because I can add more of an interior. So there'll be that lift or elevator. And then lastly, a thing I've actually really wanted to do ever since I saw the Lego Batman movie is I'm going to have a Batman, like all his costumes, like on the wall, like they kind of did in the Lego Batman movie. Right now, I only have like 4 Batman costumes, and those are just regular versions. I have like all the ones from 2006. I have the 2008 one, and then I have the newest like Lego movie one. So I have like 4. So I don't actually have any of the cool suit Batmans, like the funny ones. So I might see if I can get some. But I'll have some sort of a mini little Batman wall there. But other than that, that's what I've got in mind. I'd love to hear from you guys what else I should add in the Batcave. So let me know that down in the comments below. But there you go. That was a bit of an overview. It's super, super exciting. Oh, and I forgot to mention, how tall is it going to be, of course. I'm going to be doing is the 1x3 slopes. These guys. So I have, it's going to be 4 of, as of now, I think actually doing 3, just 3 of these, and then 3 inverted ones on top. So a total of 6 of these, 3 regular, 3 inverted, maybe 4 of each. That's going to be the height of the entire thing. So that's like, what, 24 studs or so of height. So that's a decent size. Now that I look at it, that might be it's a little bit taller than a pick-a-brick cup if the Batcave. So it's not going to be super tall. Maybe I'll make it 5 of each. I'm not sure. So that's what we're going to basically be playing around with in the rest of this video. So that's probably how tall it's going to be. Again, we're going to work on that just right now. And also really depends on how many parts I have. Because it's really expensive. Slopes are pretty expensive, so, and I need to get them in the US only because if I order from Europe, that's going to take weeks, and again, I don't have that kind of time because Brooks by the Bay will already be there by then. So, anyways, I've talked long enough. It's already 8 minutes, so let's go ahead and get on to building, or starting to build the supports and the basic layout of the Batcave. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I did some prototyping and this is what I've come up with. Now before we actually get into what I built, I just want to do a quick edit to the blueprint. So this was what I had shown before. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections or pillars of rock for supports, but I'm changing that. Instead I'll only have the 3 ones here in the front, and in the back what I'll do is just make a full wall. So instead of having 3 sections, the entire section will be covered in just 2x4 bricks. I'm going to make a large wall of 2x4 brick in dark bluish gray here in the back, and I'm going to put that rather than just putting slopes, as they'll save me a lot of money. These 2 sections here, I'm probably going to either make it out of 2x4 brick or slopes, depending on which one I have. But I think that'll make it a lot more stable and actually make it look a lot nicer as well. So right now I ended up building this first pillar here, which is this right over here. So let's move the camera and take a look. And I'm actually really happy with how it's turned out. So this is only 4 bricks wide, or 4 studs wide. I'm probably going to do 5 or 6. And basically what's going on here, I've used regular slopes, inverted slopes, and I think it just looks really nice. So imagine this. So basically imagine another one of these here in the center. So the once again, going back to the blueprint, the middle section is actually going to be 2 of these back to back, if you can kind of understand what I'm saying. Once again, here's a better look at it. So this is how it's going to be. This section here is this. So it'll just look really cool when it's done. I'm just really happy with how it's turned out. And once again, that's actually gonna do it for all the building in the segment. So again, not too much. I just do a bit quick prototype. In terms of a next Wayne Manor update, because Brooks by the Bay is in less than 2 weeks, so probably you might not even see another Batcave update. You're probably just going to be going right to the finished product. So next weekend we'll have a Wayne Manor update. Hopefully the parts will be in then, and in that update the Wayne Manor will be completely done, and then the update after that will actually be the final mock video. So it's super exciting. Less than a week, just a week and a half away from the finished build. A lot of building to do, so I'm going to be getting right to it. Thank you so much for watching this update. Definitely stay tuned for more videos coming very soon. If you enjoyed it, a thumbs up would be great. And once again, thank you everyone to your continuing support, as we have gotten over 1,000 views on each and every one of the Wayne Manor / Batcave updates. So that's amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos coming very soon. This is BrokeWizard59, and I'll see you all next time.